Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message. So, happy Thursday, everyone. Let's get into it. The angel number today is angel number 16. This number is encouraging us to reframe your thoughts. Consciously choose optimism when being faced with challenges. Trust the transition in your life are stepping stones towards a more aligned path. And it also says, do not neglect your personal well-being while chasing goals. So reframing your thoughts. Let me tell you something. I've been feeling this energy, this Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, this transition, these transformation. I believe June 29th, we will be in Mercury retrograde of Cancer. We are in the post energy or pre-energy, one of those. Look it up. So this angel number is talking about reframe your thoughts. I've had to reframe my thoughts several times this week because you know you got those people in your energy. You be like, you need a good cussing out. But me dropping down my vibration is not what I'm gonna do. But you know those people you look at and you be like, I just need to really cuss you out one good time. That's what you need. That's what you're asking for. But Spirit is asking us at this time to pay attention to our thoughts, pay attention to our vibration. Don't let these people pull us down to their low standards, their low vibration, because they out here. I'm telling you, they out here. Okay? All right, so let's get into the message. Oh, I wanted to get a universal message first. Let's get a universe message before starting. So, like I said, their energy, man. These transitions. But what I am really thankful for is sight. Being able to see the bull. Being able to understand, oh, you trying to pull my card. Let's see. Allowance. Okay. Allowance is a 9. This is an end of a cycle. This is making way for a new. This is a definite closeout here. It says the frequency of allowance invites you to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. Sometimes you got to allow these people to do what they do. And you got to not respond, because that's what they want. They want a response out of you. They want to trigger you. So, you up here, they down here. They want to drag you down. We can't do that. Okay? So, I love that. Allowance. Allow. Wow. Confirmation. Be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. The universe will become our partner in a wondrous dance of existence and expansion. I don't know, that sticks with me. I just love that, and sometimes you just have to allow people to do what they do, and you trust in the process of what's going on with no fear, because like I say, your intuition is your security system, which is the divine, which is your ancestors, your guardian angels, your archangels. It will never deter you. It will never mislead you. It is your security system. All right, so let's see. Let's get some messages. I'm using the Akashic Truth Oracle. What do we need to know? Let's see. Pay attention. Okay, Spirit say pay attention. Responsibility. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. What else you got? Anything else? What else you got? Okay. All right. So I will accept those 4. So we have pay attention. We have responsibility. We also have don't freak out. And then we have open up. Okay. All right. So pay attention. It says you're being asked to pay close attention to signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live the best life. Responsibility. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. The message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. We have don't freak out. Pay attention. Once again, to the people in your life, your surroundings, your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. And then the last one we have is open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that what wants best for you. Now, did that? And trust that they want what's best for you. Sorry about that. Your life will open up in wondrous ways once you decide to open up. We're going to start that stuttering, but we're going to get this message out. So, Spirit is doubling down on pay attention. Okay? Spirit is doubling down on pay attention. We have it under don't freak out. Okay? And there is a responsibility to uphold, especially when it refers to fortune. Look at this card. Isn't that a beautiful horse? Okay. So they're talking about appreciating people, and you have to appreciate people or they won't be there tomorrow. So Spirit wants you to take personal responsibility. Realize your greatest potential. And it looks like you may have love coming in because they want you to be open. They want your heart to be open to another. So someone may have their boundaries up. You may be really super guarded. You may be super guarded. Okay? So let's see. Let's check tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say. So far, Spirit wants you to stay in the flow, release control, allow things to move forward. They are guiding you at this moment. Allow things to move forward. Let's see. We have pay attention. Okay. There are signs. Pay attention. What about these signs, Spirit? You want us to pay attention? Let's see. Pay attention. Okay, we have death. There is a definite transformation here. So something is changing. Something is definitely transforming here. Whether you're letting it go or you're actually going through a physical rebirth. So there is a change, and this coincides with allow. Remember, if you allow things to transpire without controlling, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance, okay, Spirit is going to bless you. Okay, they're about to really level you up if you let them guide. So remember, the Chariot in tarot is basically Spirit saying, here's your vehicle. Your direction is about to change. Release control. Let us guide. Okay? All right? Responsibility. Okay. This is the Hermit. So someone is extremely withdrawed. There could be some really, really strong action of isolation. Okay. Really, really strong isolation here. Maybe some loneliness. And I'm looking at the responsibility card. This card talks about appreciating people in your life because you won't have them tomorrow. And what I'm getting with the energy of these two cards is you may be withdrawn because people have not appreciated you, and not you appreciating people. So collective, if you're anything like me, if you are empathic and you pick up on energy, and when you feel that energy of not being appreciated, that runs deep, because we are so in touch with our emotions. We are it can seem like a curse sometimes. We pick up quickly on the energy in the room. We can see through masks like no other. I mean, it's immediate. It's immediate. And especially when people bold-faced lie to you, or they tell a lie and they're not honest, and you looking at them and you know they're lying. But there's no need for no argument, because it's your word against theirs, especially if you're the only two people there to witness it. So that's what I'm picking up with this card, with the Hermit in reverse. I'm picking up that you're feeling like you're not appreciated. And it may make you feel like, I'll just withdraw, I can entertain myself. I felt like that. And I do feel like I can entertain myself. So, but it can make you feel lonely. It can make you feel isolated, because especially if you have been through a lot of things, if you have experienced a lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment, just a lot of mistreatment, and it has a lot to do with our choices. So as we get older, we make better decisions, and we start to realize the red flags quicker now. Okay, because if you haven't been taught to recognize the red flags, you have a bumpy road ahead. So when you start recognizing the red flags, it's like, let me pull away. And so that's what I'm getting from the Hermit in reverse. Collective, someone is feeling like they are not appreciated. And it's often too late when they realize it, because then, you're gone and you don't want to rehash the situation. But Spirit wants you to realize your greatest potential, okay? And they want you to know that you do have a soul tribe coming in. There will be people placed on your path. Don't worry. They want you to pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Yes, you're going through a death. You're going through a transition. But in this transition, they want you to pay attention to your personal well-being. Okay? And they want you to use this transition as a stepping stone towards a more aligned path. Okay? All right, so let's see. Don't freak out. Don't freak out is doubling down on paying close attention to people in your life and surroundings. Wow. Which kind of coincides with the responsibility with the Hermit being in reverse. Okay, so let's see. Don't freak out. Oh my God. Ooh. Look at that, would you? Okay. So we got the Queen of Cups here. And as I just stated about empathic people, and I use myself as an example. So we got a Queen of Cups. I am talking to someone that is the Queen of Cups, someone that shows empathy to other people. Someone that's loving, caring, warm, that's a healer, very supportive, could possibly be a mother figure. I could be talking to a parent. So this don't freak out. Let's look at it again, because what came out with the Queen of Cups, y'all won't believe this. I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Ace of Cups here. So they are asking you to be careful. This is a warning. Be careful and awake to avoid further issues. They want you to communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So that is what you're doing here with the Hermit in reverse. It's going deeper than that because of you don't feel appreciated. But Spirit wants you to know these changes that you're going through, these transmissions, I don't know why I keep saying transmissions. Maybe you're getting downloads. Maybe they are transversing messages back and forth. You could be astral traveling in your dreams. That's the reason why I keep saying transmission. But this is transitions. These are transformations. So because of who you are the Ace of Cups. You are empathic. You're kind-hearted. You're loving. Sometimes we love people to a fault. You know what I'm saying? But there is a death for a reason. There is a change. There's a reason why this allowance card is out here. And I have to go back to it because Spirit wants you to invite the frequency of allowance. They want you to be open to whatever comes your way without judgment. And the reason why is because with this Ace of Wands, this is confirmation of a new beginning. You are initiating this because of your drive and your inspiration. Continue setting your goals. The Ace of Cups is also confirmation of open up. So here it is right here. This is confirmation of open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another. The Ace of Cups is confirmation of a new beginning, a new relationship, a new romance, This is love. This is happiness. This is conception. So if you're still in the fertile years, you can still have babies, might be some new babies coming, or this is just going to blossom into a beautiful relationship. And you won't have to feel like you're not appreciated anymore. You won't have to be so withdrawal. You won't have to isolate yourself. There will be no more loneliness for you. Okay? We got the Ace of Cups and Open Up here. So this is really, these two go together. Even though it came out under Don't Freak Out. Spirit don't want you to freak out. They want you to stay in the flow. They want you to continue allowing. They are opening up this path for you. This is expansion. This is expansion. Trust and believe. This is expansion. So I'm going to get one more for Open Up here. Let's see. Open Up. Judgment. Okay, so confirmation of the death, confirmation of letting go, confirmation of rebirth, spiritual transformation, confirmation of an ending. Allow is a 9. This is confirmation of an ending. This is judgment. This is your rite of passage. This is because you're letting go and you are allowing the flow of spirit without judgment, without opinion. You are allowing things to come in. This is your decision. That's your calling. This is a renewal for you. This is a definite renewal. Spirit got you. They got you so much they're carrying you away to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. You are being carried away. And all you had to do was allow. Allow Spirit to take over. The Chariot didn't come out, but that allowance card is the Chariot. After you make the decision to allow Spirit, you have a transformation, you have a death. It's coming in. Continue reframing your thoughts. Consciously choose to be optimistic when facing challenges. So as I said in the beginning of the read, don't cuss them out yet. Don't cuss them out. Let Spirit handle it. Pray about it. Ask your ancestors to come in. Ask your guardian angels to come in. Ask your archangel. Let me tell you about Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the he's the lead of God's army. All you got to do is ask him to handle it. Set the intention in a positive way. Because they see everything anyway. They see it all going down. You just have to trust in Spirit to handle those low vibrational people. Always trying to pull your card. They want to see you act up so they can point and say, see. No, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. So like I said, 6 of Swords. This is confirmation of you allowing Spirit to take over. And they are moving you to calmer waters. You are moving forward. You are healing on this journey. This is protection. This is also guidance. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's get some affirmations. I ain't gonna hold you too long. Let's get some affirmations for the collective. For the badass collective. These are bold affirmations. Let's see. What does we have? I'm thankful for my amazing life. Gratitude is my superpower and it fuels my greatness. Be grateful for this change. Okay? Yes, it is challenging. Yes, you're going to have to bite your tongue. Because I had to bite mine all this week and last week. Yes, you're going to have to bite your tongue. It is challenging, but you have to let Spirit. You have to allow. You got to let it flow. You have to allow. Because that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on you to react so they can point at you and say, see, I told you. Let's see. What else for the collective? Anything else? Okay, it says, I am my own #1 fan. I own my power unapologetically every single day. Okay? Honey, you better clap for yourself. Okay? Clap for yourself. Sir, ma'am, clap for yourself. Pat yourself on the back, because no one knows your struggle. No one knows what you've been through. Can't nobody walk in your shoes. I don't care if they want to be like you. You know, you got people say, oh, you copying me, you doing this now and not. They may see some things that you like, that they like, but no one can truly be you, because no one wants to walk in your shoes. No one wants to go through what you went through. Be your own fan. You're your #1 fan. Celebrate yourself. Own your power unapologetically every day. Let's see. What else for the collective? I can sit with my big feelings and I am still okay. I embrace every emotion and rise stronger. Yes, it's okay to have emotions. You just don't let them affect your actions. You don't let them control you. Okay? Yes, sit with your feelings. Embrace your emotions and still rise stronger. Happiness is a choice, and I choose to be happy. I build my life with positivity and purpose. Yes, be happy. Be happy. And I posted something on my TikTok page. I posted some pictures, and that's what it says, the song, "Cause I'm Happy." Come along. If you feel that happiness is the truth, cause I'm happy. Be happy. It's a choice. Choose to be happy. Build your life with positivity and purpose. And I am telling you, Spirit will answer all your prayers. Spirit will respond to you. You just have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, and it's right here. Pay attention to the subtle ones as well. Pay attention to all the signs. Okay? Ask Spirit to open that path for you if you're not here yet, because they will. On the bottom it says, I am amazingly strong. I take no shit. I speak my mind. I'm badass. Boss vibes are my default setting. Come on through, cards. I am amazingly strong and take no shit. I speak my mind. Boss vibes are my default setting. Yes, we ain't taking no crap from nobody. And if they want you to, you put your spirit guides on them. We ain't gonna do no spells or anything like that. Just put your spirit guides on. The spirit sees everything. They see everything. Let your ancestors handle it. They see everything. They're in the spiritual world. They see everything. All right, so let's get a clarifying life situations message. And we're going to go ahead and close out. Okay, so this is... Spirit wants you to plan wisely, because you have what's on your path here is beautiful. They want you to plan wisely, cultivate success through meticulous research and strategy. Your foresight will unfold new plans. It actually says your foresight will unfold a new path, but I guess plans as well, because I said plans. My third eye saw plans. Okay, so cultivate your success. Okay, make plans wisely. Plan wisely, Spirit says. And then the other one says, hear what's unsaid. Hear what's unsaid. It says, tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Okay? So this right here is, when people do things, their actions, that is saying something without saying something. Actions, is 1,000 words. Like they say, pictures are 1,000 words, actions are 1,000 words. Spirit says, hear what is unsaid. This is specific for someone. Hear what is unsaid, and it has to do with someone's actions. Okay? They can tell you something all day long, but their actions speak loud and clear. Okay? All right, so let's get an angel message. We get one angel message for the collective. Mother, Father, God, stay connected. Stay connected. One more time. Stay connected. The allowance card says, when we allow, the universe becomes our partner in wondrous dance of existence and expansion. This is expansion on this table. This was a rough ride. Yes. But this is expansion. When you allow the universe, this is the universe. This is Mother, Father, God. Allow them, and they will expand your horizons. Okay? All right, so let's see. Who does this resonate with? What sign? Who does this resonate with? Okay, so let's see. What energy do we have on the table? We have water, Scorpio. We have Earth, Virgo. We have all of the fire signs. We have Cancer, which is water. We have Pluto, which is transformation. Death and transformation. That is fire. What is the sign associated with that? I believe it's Scorpio. One second. It is. It rules Scorpio. And we have Aquarius air here, which is the Six of Swords, which is spirit communicating with you that you are now safe. You are now secure. Your trials and tribulations are over. All right, so let's see. This should resonate with a Cancer, with an Aries, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Libra, and a Gemini and a Leo, since I saw it. Okay? All right, so I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. I hope you all have an awesome evening. Peace, love, and light. Bye.